Hello guys, what's up? So, for me it has been a semi-busy day. Now it is 9:53 p.m. and I want to do a video today, more like a story time video. And you might know that tomorrow, for the first time since June 30th, I will be doing a Gross Gang episode. So, I am getting myself ready for it. So, in today's storytime video, yes, by the way, before that, I did do 3 more Gross Gang episodes after having a 3-week trip to the US. And I did 3 episodes of Gross Gang over there and then 3 after we came back. So, in between that long period that I didn't do these Gross Gang episodes, I had 2 more trips around Turkey. And in my last video, I was talking about 2022 being the end of human civilization, which is looking like so. Like nowadays, our drivers are so much worse. Like we really can't do anything about it, but just bear with their mistakes and them putting the problems onto us while we are just being innocent people, not talking about anything too critical. Like we're just human beings, we're just a part of this world like the other 7.8 billion people. But yeah, I got another story to tell you guys. So we did go on another trip to Chishme, and on the first full day, late in the day, we went swimming in the sea. And we thought it would be nice to do so. But then all of a sudden, we realized that it was somewhat of a mistake. Because let me tell you why. I have to tell you why I believed just a few days later that it was a mistake to have done so, and I'm not intending to do something quite like that ever and ever again. So let's say this, you're enjoying your summer holiday in the southwest of Turkey and you're swimming in one of the beaches. Hey, that's fine, isn't it? So that's what I also have done. But that experience that I had, like, I jumped into the water, which I did not know that I was going to freeze myself for at least 20 seconds. And the experience that I have witnessed, what made me think that it was a big mistake just a few days later, not that it was too cold. In fact, the level of the tide, like it was so shaky, like I couldn't even regularly swim. I actually didn't worry about that too much, but it was just so shaky that the tides brought me from one area to another. Thankfully, I didn't drown. I mean, I know very well how to swim, but it was just so hard to do so. It was so hard to swim. It was so hard to try and to stay in your position due to the level of the tides. And I didn't stay in the sea for that long. Like I got out after 10 minutes max. I mean, of course, I was having fun with the waves at some point, but then after some point, I'm like, nah, get out. Now, guys, before I get into the craziest part of this story, I got a question to ask. Have you ever got the seasonal flu or just a runny nose throughout the months of June, July, August? Well, believe it or not, just 2 days after having that crazy beach experience, that is what happened with me. And in the morning, it was not as bad as it was when it got to later in the day. In fact, it started the previous evening. And I thought to myself, it's just so weird to have the runny nose at the middle of the summer. And when I ranted about it for some time, like we're talking about the middle of the summer, end of July through beginning of August, when it's the hottest time of the year, when the UV is up to the highest level of its index. So then at first I told myself, what the heck? It's the hottest time of the year. Why would I get the runny nose at that time of the year? And so I was ranting about that. And then I kept on fighting with it. The most humiliating part of this whole story, though, was while I was having lunch that day. And I'm not even kidding. I just had to blow it at least 15 times in only less than 1 hour. And one of the managers told me that I am filling up their garbage too quick, and I scrammed and went immediately back to the hotel room to grab some more tissues, and I continued fighting with it and it didn't work. And then I went to the beach, and it wasn't that rough. In fact, it was nice and it was calm this time. And so I had a swim, but even that didn't make the problem go away in just 1 minute. Although it didn't get even worse, it continued, but it got a little bit better, to be honest. And then dinner time, it got crazy and crazy again. And then I threw a few tissues on the floor and getting told off by some of the waiters saying, "What are you doing, man?" And I kind of shouted at one of them saying, "It's so weird having a seasonal flu in July." Even now, while explaining this story, I would still say that it is absolutely nonsense to get the seasonal flu in July, and it has absolutely zero meaning. And then thankfully the next day I got much better. And then we had a boat trip the next day, so that was pretty good. I was fortunate. Again, have you got the seasonal flu or just a runny nose throughout the summer months? Make sure you like this video, and if you had such experience like that, then you can rewatch this video if this really interests you, if you are really good at biology, unlike myself. So I will see you in tomorrow's Gross Gang episode.